and I misled a lot of people.
Who would have thought that Liver King was using steroids? Now, this channel is mainly gaming, but it's also a commentary channel, so I wanted to speak briefly on this. Liver King has only been around for maybe 2 years, speaking of his ancestral ways, lifting and exercising twice a day, eating raw organs and meats, pushing his primal supplements, and using his 9 ancestral tenets. Recently, Derek from More Plates More Dates made a video exposing Liver King for his steroid use. In that video, he corroborated 2 emails, one that was floating around the internet, as well as his own personal email that was sent to him via Liver King and someone who worked with Liver King, since Derek owns a pharmaceutical enterprise and Liver King needed help maximizing his hormones, in which the email spoke on how Liver King had been using a variety of PEDs worth over $10,000 a month. Derek showcased all this publicly, and here we are a few days later having Liver King finally admitting he lied. Now, there's twofold here. I want to speak on the positives first because there are some, and we need to give credit only a little bit where credit is due. Liver King spreading a message of working out, being healthy and fit, and being the best person you can be is by far a good quality and can inspire some. Him using his tenets to further push this isn't harmful, not yet at least. Some of the tenets are basically like sleep, eat, move, and bond, which people should be doing, so that's just his way of going about it. As for the eating raw organs, to an extent at least, things like liver are actually extremely rich in micronutrients that we sometimes don't get from our normal diets, but that isn't the case for all things he eats. Plus, he's entertaining. That's about it for the positives. Now, the negatives, which can and have affected people. The biggest is him going on many podcasts and openly saying himself that he does not use steroids. Now, the proof has come out and he's taking the brunt of it. By lying to people about your natural status and lying overall about your ancestral primal lifestyle and how it's truly a game changer, you're doing a few harmful things here. 1. You're making people think that they can get your physique naturally, which is not true. 2. You're making people think that eating raw organs and taking your supplements like you do and living the lifestyle that you do can give them the life that you have, the money, the body, the fame, which is just outright false. 3. Your supplements aren't game changers. They're the same or basically even worse than others out there, and some of your tenets that you have are basic things that people already do, like eat, sleep, and move. 4. You talk about how men are weaker than they used to be, and while there is truth to that in terms of hormone production and societal standards, you also peddle the fact you want to help depressed and suicidal people find a path that can lead them to health and happiness, yet don't you think that when they find out all of this was a lie, they might become more depressed or even worse, more suicidal? People spent money on this and thought it would work. And yes, those that spent money on this need to understand that for believing this in the first place, you wasted money on a farce, so you need to own up to that. I'm going to link Derek's video about all this in the description below. He goes much more in depth and gives facts to everything discussed. I hope you're all safe, and in the future, if anyone was duped by this, please be careful and do your research. And for those that kinda knew this was a little too good to be true or just straight up BS, good on you. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.